A lot of hard work, but also a lot of fun, and I have an awesome team that is trying to put my weird words that I say into a shoe, which is great because I'm like, I want a thing that goes the thing, and then they're like, okay, we got it. Ever wonder what true privilege looks like in women's basketball? Look no further than A'ja Wilson's latest Nike stunt. She's out here bragging about her signature shoe, while Caitlin Clark, the one actually revolutionizing the game, gets intentionally snubbed by the billion-dollar sporting company. Come on, Andy, you know the answer for that. But here's where it gets really to. Wilson's got a whole commercial about winning, but when it came to the playoffs, total bust, low ratings, embarrassing loss. Meanwhile, Clark's breaking records left and right while A'ja's busy patting herself on the back. Caitlin's out there using her platform to actually lift up the entire WNBA. One's all about me, and the other's thinking bigger picture. Who's really privileged now? A'ja, in this video, we'll expose Wilson's and Clark's latest Nike appearances, show how drastically different their messages and attitudes are and why, despite Nike fumbling the bag, Clark continues to be a positive role model and brand ambassador. Before we break it down, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Are you ready? Let's go to SO. It's very interesting to see the creative minds behind the project, but it's been tons of fun, and I think it's uniquely to me because it's a shoe that can do a lot. It's a versatile shoe. You won't believe the mess A'ja Wilson's got herself into with this Nike deal. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck, and we've got front row seats. Remember when Nike promised A'ja a signature shoe? Yeah, big whoop. Guess what? It came with a price tag that's gonna haunt them for years. So here's the deal. Nike's been hyping up A'ja's shoe for what feels like forever. They've got this whole star logo thing going on, trying to make her seem like basketball royalty. While they were busy kissing A'ja's feet, Caitlin Clark showed up and flipped the whole game on its head. He struck absolute gold when they signed Caitlin Clark to an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal. So why in the world are they ignoring her? Have you? Now Nike's sweating bullets, realizing they missed the boat on the biggest thing to hit women's basketball since, well, ever? A'ja's sitting there polishing her MVP trophies, thinking she's still the hottest ticket in town. News flash. A'ja, nobody cares anymore. It's all Caitlin all the time. You want to know how bad it's gotten? Nike's scrambling like crazy trying to figure out how to not make A'ja look like yesterday's news, but let's be real. That ship has sailed, capsized, and sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Here's where it gets really juicy. Word on the street is Nike's absolutely terrified of the backlash if they give Caitlin a shoe before A'ja. Can you believe it? They're so scared of bruising A'ja's ego that they're willing to push Caitlin's launch back to 2026 or 2027. Talk about fumbling the bag. Fortunately, they signed the woman to build a brand around Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Caitlin Clark instead. And the early Clark era. Nike stock has tanked over this span, and the CEO just got by the way, though Clark got famous around 22. If you want to buy her shoe, you could be waiting until 2026 to 2027. Meanwhile, Caitlin's out here breaking records, selling out arenas, and making the whole sport look good. She signed this massive $28 million deal with Nike for 8 years, and what does she have to show for it? Crickets. If you want full information, then write yes in the comment.